Doomsday device connecting momentarily, perhaps unintentionally.
Karma just came full circle, and it hit Seth Rollins like a freight train. Moments after his Money in the Bank victory, Seth's celebration was cut short by a chilling confrontation that's 9 years in the making. Roman Reigns and Randy Orton, two men with scars from Shield-era betrayal, cornered Rollins backstage in a scene straight out of a revenge thriller. Their message? Cold, calculated, and deeply personal. The ghost of 2014 has returned, and it's hungry. This isn't just payback, it's a declaration of war. Smash that subscribe button, because WWE just turned personal, and the Shield saga has reignited with fire. Ghosts of 2014 come back to haunt Seth Rollins. The wrestling world is still reeling from the explosive drama that unfolded behind the curtains. Seth Rollins, fresh off his Money in the Bank triumph, was caught in a web of history and karma. The very ghosts of 2014, the year of his infamous betrayal, have returned to haunt the visionary. With the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase clutched in his hands, Seth thought he held all the power. But what he forgot is that karma never forgets, and it has a long, brutal memory. 9 years ago, Rollins conspired with Randy Orton to stab Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in the back, fracturing the legendary Shield and rewriting WWE history forever. Now the tables have turned in the most merciless way imaginable. The Lion's Den, Roman and Randy's cold, calculated ambush. Backstage footage paints a vivid picture of the chilling encounter. Roman and Randy are seen lurking in the shadows, eyes burning with the quiet fury of seasoned hunters closing in on their prey. The tension is palpable, as if the very air around them has turned icy cold. The camera cuts to Seth Rollins, basking in celebration in his locker room, unaware of the storm about to crash down on him. Suddenly, the locker room door slams open with thunderous authority. In the doorway stand Roman Reigns and Randy Orton, their presence commanding and ominous. Roman steps forward, his voice a low growl that reverberates with years of betrayal and pent-up rage. "Remember 2014, Seth?" he says, his eyes locking onto Rollins with a piercing intensity. "You promised you'd cash in when we least expected it." Orton smirks, sliding closer like a serpent ready to strike. "Well, guess what? Now we'll be right there when you cash in. In the ring, in your face." The temperature in the room drops by at least 20 degrees. Seth's cocky smile fades into cold realization. The hunters have become the hunted. A masterclass in psychological warfare. The Shield betrayal echo. This confrontation isn't just revenge. It's a meticulously crafted masterclass in psychological warfare. Roman and Randy have taken Seth's own 2014 playbook and flipped it, using his betrayal tactics as weapons against him. This moment rekindles the Shield betrayal echo, reverberating through WWE's past and present. The trauma of betrayal, the tension of broken brotherhood, and the thirst for vengeance fuel this explosive narrative. The storylines of loyalty, power, and retribution are intertwining with razor-sharp precision. Meanwhile, Paul Heyman's faction, now aligned with Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, and Buddy Matthews, is visibly shaken. Backstage cameras caught Paul Heyman hurriedly backpedaling after hearing about the confrontation, his usually composed demeanor cracked with fear. Could Heyman's golden boy already be doomed? The once unbreakable Shield bond, fractured long ago, now threatens to pull apart the very fabric of Heyman's empire. Dean Ambrose's shadow looms large over the feud. Though absent physically, Dean Ambrose's shadow looms heavily over this entire saga. His legacy as the third Shield brother is ever present, casting a ghostly pall over every interaction and betrayal. Will Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose, step into this brewing storm to tip the scales? Wrestling fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting for the ultimate wildcard's next move. Roman's deadly whisper, the calm before the storm. Perhaps the most terrifying moment came not from shouted threats, but from a calm, icy whisper. Roman didn't raise his voice. Instead, he spoke with measured precision, each word dripping with menace and finality. "You made this personal in 2014, Roman said, his eyes never leaving Seth's. "Now it's our turn. Those 4 words sent a chill down the spine of everyone watching. This isn't just another feud. It's a reckoning that's been 9 years in the making. A poetic storyline rekindled, the Shield saga. Reignited WWE has just entered its most poetic and gripping storyline in years. Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase, once a symbol of ultimate opportunity, might very well be the beginning of his nightmare. Roman and Randy aren't just coming for Rollins. They're coming to rewrite history. Every move, every decision will be steeped in revenge, strategy, and the lingering scars of brotherhood broken. The question now is, will Seth regret winning Money in the Bank? Is this the beginning of the end for Paul Heyman's faction? And most importantly, where is Dean Ambrose in all of this? What's next? The fallout begins. The wrestling world is buzzing with speculation. Fans are frantically discussing whether Jon Moxley will emerge to shake things up, whether Paul Heyman is playing a multi-dimensional game of chess, and how Roman Reigns will ultimately respond. One thing is clear, the Shield saga isn't over. It's just reignited, and it's blazing hotter than ever. Call to action. Join the conversation sound off below with your theories, predictions, and reactions. Smash that like button and subscribe because payback is coming hard, and you don't want to miss a single moment of this epic storyline. Turn on notifications because the Shield saga just stormed back into WWE, and the war for the company's soul has officially begun.